Hi, everybody. I'm Robin, and these are my reflections. And today I am here to do the end of year tarot tag. This is a tarot tag response to Chanel at Spirited. No, she used to be Spirited Stardust. She's changed her name, her channel name to, I want to say Chanel Days, but I forgot to look it up. I'll put it in the description box below, as well as the prompts for this tag, because there are several prompts. And if you want to grab those, they'll be in the description box below as well. I am looking forward to this one. I'm a little bit behind because when I'm talking about the end of year, of course, I'm talking about the end of 2023, and I'm filming this in 2024, but that's okay. We're going to do it anyway. So let's start with prompt number one. And prompt number one is the deck you use the most. And these two decks here, I could not decide. I don't track my decks, so I'm not able to really tell you definitively which deck I use the most, but I'm guessing it's one of these two. It feels like it's one of these two. And this is the Mindful Messages deck. I don't know. I got this off Amazon. It was one of those random Amazon buys. I'm not sure. That's all the information I have about it, but I will, of course, post the link in the description box below for you. And this is the Soul Trees Oracle. And I love both of these decks. I keep them in my kitchen, um, in a little basket that I keep in my kitchen to pull cards while I'm brewing my coffee, um, while I'm warming up things to eat for breakfast and things like that, while I'm just standing in the kitchen in the morning moving. It's a slow process for me waking up. So part of that process is pulling cards, just, some mindful cards or feel good cards. And I love these two. These have stayed pretty much all year in my kitchen basket. They have not moved. This one moved a little bit because I was like, oh, I need to use something else. And I think I took it out and then I ended up putting it right back in there because I missed it. And so yeah, I use these a lot. I love the chakra colors in this. I love the keywords, the expansive keywords. It does come with a little fold out, I think. I don't know where it is, and I also can't find the box for this one, but um you it does come with a little fold out with some keywords. And this one is just messages on there. So it says food. What I eat fuels me. I eat the best food accessible to me. I infuse my food with love and gratitude before eating, visualizing the nutrients I am consuming and the love that went into growing and preparing this food. So it's just nice mindful messages, like it says, to read in the morning. And it also has color energy. Follow my joy. Today, I will write down 10 things I enjoy doing, the things that make me feel good and raise my mood. Then I'll pick one, or as many as I feel guided to, and go do it. And when I'm having fun and enjoying life, I am in a state of allowing for all that I desire. I like these a lot. And yeah, these are the ones that I've used the most. I use them in the morning. I pull one or two, like I usually pull three cards from this one when I'm using it, and I just might pull one from this one. um, I don't use them necessarily together, but there are four decks in that basket at any given time. And, these are the two that haven't left. So those would be the ones I use the most. And again, this is the Soul Trees Oracle. This is the original one. There's another one called Soul Trees Ascension. I'll put the link where you can pick this up in the description box. And this is the Mindful Messages. Also, I will put the link. And so that is, yeah, those are my most used decks, I think. Like I said, I didn't track them, but that's what it feels like. They feel like these are the most used. The next prompt is deck I didn't use at all. And this is the Minchianti Tarot. I think that's how you say that. Minchianti Tarot. I got this in for review from Debray, these people. And you can buy this on Amazon. It is a remake of an old Italian deck. And I thought it was so, I don't know, just nice. I like it. I thought it was cool. I'd never had a Minchianti before. I thought, why not this one? And so yeah, I thought, yeah, I'll review it and see what I think of it. I like that it had the keywords on it. They are some art. I feel these keywords are very RWS, to be honest. So I don't know that I use them that much, but it's nice to have them there. Um, and I like that it's different. It's something different. It's a different system to learn. I have never read with it. I just like to pull it out, look at the cards, lay them out. Um, that's all I do. I just pull it out, look at the cards, lay them out, look at the keywords, and put them back in the box. I have never once used it to read for anybody. Now, the other one that I got to review from this company, the Soprafino, I've used quite a few times. But this one, never. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm feeling, maybe I'm feeling a little bit intimidated because it's not my typical system. I don't know. Maybe because I don't, know what to do with some of the extra cards, and I could just take the extra cards out, but for some reason I don't. I don't like I never was one. I don't really like take cards out of decks, to be honest. Like when I get decks that have like extra cards in them, I'm more likely to leave them all in than to take them out. Now, if I really feel like they're duplicates, I will remove them. But if I feel like if I get two, three of swords, for instance, like in the Tarot of the Abyss, and they feel like different energies, I'm more likely to leave them in than to take one out. So um, that's just how I roll. So I think that that could be part of it because it makes the deck very chunky. Like you saw all of, like, let me just show you. Yeah, this is a chunker and it's very difficult for me to get it in my hands. And I don't know if maybe that's what's deterring me from using it. Another thing is, I don't sometimes know what to do when these come up. Like we've got the astrological signs in here. There's Gemini, there's Scorpio, and all of them are in here. We've got prudence and fate, and I think there's like earth, air, fire, water, which I mean, I could figure it out, but I don't, and I haven't used it. So there you go. This is a deck that I haven't used. So the next prompt is my most recent addition, and that's going to be the Spirit Song Tarot by Paulina Faye. It's the last deck I got in 2023. These are the backs. I was on a Paulina Faye rampage this year. I have an Instagram friend. She goes by Tarot Zebra on Instagram, who discovered these decks and kind of put me on, and I have just been really enjoying. Like I had already the what is it called, the Pixiekins. I didn't even realize it was the same artist. And then this year I picked up the Phantasma, which I think was the first one I picked up, which I am in love with. I adore that deck. And then I picked up the Joie de Vivre, which I also love. And then this was the last one of her collection that I wanted, and it was on sale on Amazon. So I went ahead and grabbed it because it came with a lot of very high recommendations. And I thought, oh yeah, I've been wanting it, and I'm gonna grab it, while it's on sale, just to kind of close out that section, and I'm done, right? I don't know how I feel about this one. I'm not feeling as excited about this one. I think, first of all, these bugs bother me, of course. And I knew they were gonna be in there, but I don't know. I don't love them. And then also, I don't know, it's just an animal on a cart. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite of hers yet. I haven't used it yet. You can see it's still in order. So I can't really report, but at the moment, it's not my favorite. I think what I'm going to probably do is use this as an oracle deck for her collection. Like, so when I'm using the Phantasma or the Joie de Vivre, I'll use this as an oracle deck because I have the Pixiekins, but that's not an oracle deck. It's an inspiration deck. And I think this one will read more like an oracle. And it does say in the guidebook that, it does give instructions on how to use it as an oracle. So I may do that. I haven't decided yet. I'm not sure. At the moment, I think what I'm going to do is put this in my summer box and just let it be there until I get ready to, until the summer. And then we'll see if maybe I'm feeling it a little bit more then. Okay. But this is the last one. This is the newest one and the last one that arrived in 2023. This is the Spirit Song Tarot by Paulina Faye. Number 4 is a deck that I rehomed or put in purgatory. So I did not like rehome any decks this year as far as decks that I was just getting out of my collection, but I did give away an extra copy of a deck. So I had the Black Moon Lilith Cosmic Alchemy Oracle. I had 2 copies of this, and I gave one away. So that is definitely a rehome of a deck, right? I actually really love this deck. This is a deck from Hay House. This is by Adama Sase with artwork by Carlos Fama. And I have really been enjoying the work with this. I love the look of it. I love the keywords on it, the guidebook, everything. I don't dislike anything about this deck. It came with I actually purchased this with its companion book, which is a bigger book, and I enjoyed reading that. And I have been referring to it as far as the Black Moon Lilith in where my sign is, and really just trying to work with some of that energy. And I really have enjoyed all of the work that I've done with this deck so far. And I look forward to, continuing the work. There's a like a 13-day workbook in the back of the bigger companion book that I have not yet done. So that's something I'm going to be doing this year. So I'm very much looking forward to more work with this deck. And so I loved it so much that I wanted to rehome rather than just letting. I had an extra copy of the deck and an extra copy of the companion book, so there was no reason for me to just let those collect dust on my shelf. So I rehomed both of them. I rehomed both of them, and so this is something that I definitely think is. I think they're in good hands now, and it's nice to know that they'll get good use. And again, this is the Black Moon Lilith Cosmic Alchemy Oracle by Adama Sase. Favorite pairing is the next one. And my favorite pairing from the middle of the year until now would have been the Tarot of the Enchanted Garden and the Lights in Dark Places Oracle, Making Friends with Your Monsters. This is an inspiration deck, indie, and I think it's out of print at the moment, but I will put a link below to the creator's website so that you can keep an eye out, because this is the second edition of this deck. And when I got this one, we all thought it was out of print then too. So we'll see. It may come back with a third. You never know. And this one is the Tarot of the Enchanted Garden. This is a mass market release from Los Caraballo. And I have walkthroughs of both of those, so I'll link them in the cards for you. But I love this pairing. It's dark in color scheme. It can feel a little shadowy, but I really think it gives like a nice, supportive, but strong message. And I like the way it looks. I like the aesthetics. The Queen of Cups, with what you see, depends a lot on what you look for. And the Nine of Wands. Beautiful. I like the way, because the borders on these, they're barely there, but they are there. And I feel like the darkness kind of bleeds into the oracle. And I love that about these cards. The color schemes are just a little bit different, but both kind of watery and dreamy. And they just feel a little bit cloudy, in a quiet place to kind of meet your monsters, make friends with your monsters. So when I'm in that kind of mood, these are the decks that I use for myself. So we've got the Ten of Wands with face your fears. You can do it. It's going to be hard, but hard is not impossible. And then you've got the Knight of Coins, right? So you've got the Ten of Wands, which is it's a little bit hard. It's difficult, but it doesn't have to. Maybe we can let down some of those burdens by realizing that it's not impossible, right? And taking some of the knowledge that you know of how to get through hard things and just work your way through slowly and surely until you get there. But definitely face your fears, right? So then you've got the Queen of Coins with what you seek is already inside of you, and the Star. Wow. Love it. Yes, knowledge, what you seek, right? In the Star. So we've got the Queen of Swords with we didn't move this one. Hang on. With everyone has the key. It's just a matter of using it. So maybe this key is the knowledge, right? And then we've got the Nine of Cups. Wow. So if you allow yourself to use your knowledge to accept that you know the things that you know and to stay in truth and keep truth at the forefront of things, use that as the key to unlock your highest potential, so that you can feel fulfilled, so that you can feel like feeling like you are on, have achieved the things that you want and feel fulfilled. So this is Judgment with let go of the things that keep you from flying. Oh goodness. And this is the what is it, the Chariot, which is the year from now. Wow. So we are the rebirth, reincarnation, looking at holding mirrors up, finding those things that are keeping us down and admitting to them, releasing them, holding yourself accountable for them, releasing them, and then taking direction, moving forward. I really enjoy this pairing. I'm sorry. I could get lost in this all day, but I won't keep you anymore. We'll look at one more and then we'll move on to the next part. Okay, the next prompt is the favorite mod or bag I made. I don't make bags, but I did modify some cards. I didn't modify that many. I had plans to modify so many, but I didn't do that many this year. When I looked, I was like, oh, I never did this one. Oh, I never did that one. So I got a lot of work to do this year, but this is my favorite mod of the year. This is an indie out of print deck that I cannot believe that I modified. And I'm sorry. This is the movie tarot. I think it's just called the movie tarot. It's an out of print deck that was on Etsy back in 2020. And yeah, I love it. I need all of the decks with Keanu Reeves in it, and Keanu's in here one, two, three, maybe four times. I don't know. He's in here a lot, and it's my goal to always have all of the decks with Keanu Reeves in it because I love Keanu Reeves. So I got this one, and the the mod that I did was it had white edges, and I don't like the white edges. I don't when there's black borders or dark fronts and a dark back. I don't like white edges. So I can't believe I modified it because I don't usually modify indie decks, but I just went ahead and did it. I did make a few little blunders, and I don't know if you can see that like some of the Sharpie got stuck there and I tried to get it off, and it is what it is. But I really enjoy the mod. I did like a mix of silver and black, and I like the stripey that happened there because I think it goes really nicely with the backs. So yeah, that is my favorite mod of the year. I know it's not much, but that's all I got. That's all I got. What deck do I want for Christmas? Well, I'm filming this at the beginning of 2024 now, so Christmas is gone. But a deck that I did get for Christmas is this one. This is the movie tarot. Um, who did this? This is by Natalie Floss and Diana Mahone Colas. And I think I mentioned already that I needed all the decks that have Keanu Reeves in it, and you can see there he's in here. And this one was on my wish list. It's been on my wish list for years, and someone finally sent it to me. Maybe 2 years now. This has been sitting on my wish list, or maybe more. I don't even know. But someone finally dug down to the bottom of my wish list and sent me this deck, and I absolutely love it. Look at Sam Jackson. Bruce Lee is up in here. I love me some Bruce Lee. Here's Judy, what is her name? Not Judy. I was gonna call her Judy Garland, but that's not her name. From The Sound of Music. What is? Oh my goodness, it went right out of my head. But this is the lady from The Notebook. Katniss. We've got The Gladiator. I mean, I went through this. Laura Croft, and I look at Sharon Stone. Oh my god. Basic Instinct. I just saw this movie in 2020. And oh my goodness, I had never seen it when I was a kid, of course, because I think it was just a little too risky. And my mom was like, "No, we're not showing that to a child." So I was a child when this movie came out, and I never saw it. So I watched it in 2020 when I was in, we were all locked up, and I watched a lot of shit. And this was like it was good. I was like, I see why people would love that movie so much. Now, what was scandalous about it then, of course, is not even remotely scandalous now, but it was a really good movie. So if you haven't seen Basic Instinct, I recommend it. There's Will Smith. So yeah, here's, oh my goodness, Salma Hayek. I was so happy I love Salma Hayek. I love this. I love everything about it. I do wish the only thing that I would say that I wish about this is the pips. I wish they were more movie themed. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I guess the swords are fine, but for the pentacles, I would have gone with like movie real, like since it's the physical rendition of the suit, I would have gone with like spools of film. You know what I'm does that make sense? Like spools of film, like on like what's on the back of this, like that. Because that's like a physical, part that's the physical rendition of a movie, right? I would have gone with that for the pentacles. And for the cups, I probably would have gone with something more Hollywood. Like, I don't know, I have the Tinseltown Tarot. They use martini glasses. I think that's very Hollywood. Or maybe even like Oscars. I don't know, something, not maybe not Oscars. But I don't know if there's like an award that looks like a cup for movies. That's what I would have gone with personally. But there's Bruce Lee. Either way, I really love this. These are the backs. Don't love the backs, but whatever. I've been enjoying this little deck, and it's by the same artist as another deck that I have, the Angel Oracle. Yeah, and I've just been having a good time with it. I took it out of its big ass box because Lawrence King puts everything in giant boxes. But it's sitting on my desk and I'm very excited to have it. And so again, this is the movie tarot, my Christmas gift. The next prompt is, what deck would you gift others? Well, I already told you that I gifted Black Moon Lilith, Cosmic Alchemy Oracle, and I gifted this one this year, Sea Soul Journeys Oracle cards. So yeah, this is a good gift. I think that this deck is amazing. I think it's beautiful. I went ahead and sent it as a gift, and I would do it again. I would send this as a gift again. I think that this is beautiful. I like that it has, the guidebook is really good, and I like that it has suits. I love the messages at the bottom. So this one says, belonging, may you welcome yourself home. Powerful, may you be as potent as the ocean. The images match the keywords, match the messages. This one says, may you discern and distill, reflect. Held, may you feel the ocean's caress. I think that this deck is amazing. I have quite a few decks from this um, publisher. This is Wellback Publishing, and they have been putting out some kick behind decks. They are killing it with these Oracle decks. Now, the cardstock, I mean, it is what it is. Some people like this cardstock, some people don't. It does get a little warped. But I do like the size of them. I think that they shuffle really easily, and I like the content of the Oracle decks. So I've got 4 decks from them, 5, because I also have a tarot deck from them. So yeah, I've got quite a few decks from them. I'm waiting to get I want the Sky Oracle. I really and I think they're gonna do fire too, because I've got the sea, I've got the earth. The sky is out. It's available, but I'm waiting on it because I saw that there's a typo on one of the cards. And I also noticed that with the sky, with the earth and the sea, it has a keyword and there's a message here. But with the sky, there was no message. And on the Amazon pictures, I did see a couple of cards with what looked like messages here. So I'm wondering if maybe that was a misprint. Like, I don't know. So I'm gonna wait a little bit before I get that one. It is on my wish list. So if someone sends it, I'll take it. But I think I'd rather wait to pick that one up just to see if maybe like the next printing fixes that typo and then maybe add some little. I like these little messages on here. So I'm hoping that they do the same thing that they did with the earth and the sea and add the messages to the sky. So that's what I'm waiting on. But I will be picking up sky and fire and have the whole set. So I'm very excited about that. But anyways, yes, I think this is a fabulous deck to gift. It's, I think anybody can enjoy it, even if they don't read Oracle or Tarot. These are very easy to just read what's on the card, and the guidebook is supportive and it's very interesting and good. So I think that this is a fabulous gift to give someone. So these are the Sea Soul Journeys Oracle cards. Connect with the healing power of the ocean, especially if they like water. Yeah, this is a good one. So next up is deck I fell in love with. There are so many decks that I fell in love with, y'all. This was a hard question for me to answer. I don't know. I think that I'm gonna go with this one. Um, I think I'm gonna do 2, actually. No, I'm just gonna do this one. This is the Low Country Gullah Tarot. I have a full walkthrough of it, and I will link it in the cards up above for you. Uh-oh, what's going on here? How did I get them all cattywampus? Okay, here we go. So this is the Low Country Gullah Tarot by Street Priestess Tarot. You can pick this one up on Etsy. Love it. I just love it. I love I love how melanated it is. I love the cards. I love what's on the cards. The keywords are good. They are, good. If they're supportive, if you want to use them, they're interesting and modern. And of course, if you don't want to use them, they're not intrusive in any way, in my opinion. So I just like this deck. I think I like because it feels like recognizable to me. Maybe because my people are from the low country South, it just feels good to me to use this deck. And the people look nice and the pictures are pretty and the colors are bright and everybody just they just feel recognizable to me. So I like this deck a lot and I am very excited. This is something I immediately fell in love with. I think I was in love with this deck even before I owned it, but you know, I had to go back and forth about it. And then when I finally got it, it has just been an undeniable love affair. I love it. I love it. Been using it nonstop since I got it. And again, this is the Low Country Gullah Tarot by Street Priestess Tarot. You can find this one on Etsy. So, what card sums up this year? Let's see what the Low Country Gullah has to say about my year. What card sums up my year, please? Queen of Pentacles, businesswoman, philanthropic, luxury, healer, successful, well-known, and wealth. I don't know about that. I did work really hard on my physical assets this year and my financial assets. I did do that, and I tried to nurture them and I tried to grow them, and I did start this YouTube channel. So I actually started at the tail end of 2022, but most of it was done this year. And so that, even though that's not a physical, it's not a financial thing for me, it it is something that I think can fall into the sort of, it's something I have to keep up with, as far as keeping it going and managing it and things like that. So I think that it can fall into this area, even though it's not making me it's not making me actual money. It is a give and take. So I think that, yeah, we can put that here. And I've been trying to nurture my YouTube channel. I've been trying to to nurture and grow my financial situation and my business and all of that. So yeah, I can see this. I can see this. So now, what is the next year's, or a card for the new year? Let's see. What is a card for my new year? What's going to sum up the energy of my new year? Or maybe, how about some advice for the new year? What is some advice? A card to give me some advice for the new year. Card for some advice for the new year, please. It's this one. The Six of Cups. So we've got childhood memories, issues of past influences, support, protection, innocence, and familiarity. You know, I have been forever wanting to do some past life work, and also work through some shadow work that is deriving from some triggers that I have from some past instances. So maybe this is the year for that. You know what I mean? Maybe this is the year for that. Maybe I need to focus on that, but with the intention of nourishing it and working through it, and in a nourishing and kind way, not pushing myself too hard, um, taking the good with the bad, and also finding a safe place to do that sort of work in, even even if I feel like, oh no, I need to just keep going, maybe sometimes I need to stop. So I think that this is maybe what this is trying to tell me. um, Okay, so that is my end of year tarot tag. Thank you to Chanel for giving us these prompts and for creating this tag for us. It's been so much fun to watch these pop up. I am very behind on my YouTube videos, but I am diligently working my way through my watch later list, and I have been watching a lot of these, and it's been fun to watch for sure. And it's always fun to make these. So thank you, Chanel. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my videos get out there, helps the channel to grow, and I'm thankful for them. So I appreciate all of the love that you guys give the videos. If you want to see more from me, you can subscribe. I release videos every few days regarding tarot and oracle. If you want to answer any of these questions in the comments below, like if you're not going to do a video or Instagram post, or if you did an Instagram post, let me know where to go look for it. I would love to see it. I will put links in the description box below for all of the decks that you have seen here today. So if you want to pick anything up, there'll be links down there. Anything that can be found on Amazon will be an Amazon affiliate link. I am an Amazon affiliate, and it is very helpful to my channel and me when you use those links. So I really appreciate it if you use it. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't give me much, but it's a little bit, and every little bit helps, right? And until I see you guys next time, stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.